Escúchame. Making grammar and pronunciation mistakes while speaking Spanish is not only totally normal, but also Spanish native speakers even expect it from you, and they make mistakes all the time themselves, too. Now that we've taken that burden of perfectionism off your shoulders, there is one important thing to consider. Not all mistakes are accepted, but there's some slang and some pronunciation and grammar mistakes that, if you use them too, really make you sound like Spanish native speaker. And today, I, El Profe Juan, will give you 8 of the most important ones you must start using yourself, and 1 bonus mistakes you'll hear from Venezuelans or Colombians. So, watch this video y empieza a meter la pata como todo un profesional. Ya va. O sea, tú me entiendes. Acompáñenme. Número 1. Expresiones para sonar natural en español. ¿Sabes qué? It can be translated as "you know that", and it's a very natural way to start telling a story or an experience. In Argentina, you'll find that "viste que" is much more common, and it serves the same purpose. Look at these examples. ¿Sabes que ayer iba pasando por la avenida y me encontré un billete de 100 pesos en la calle? Así, mira. Che, ¿viste que dicen que cuando te conseguís plata tenés que brindarle una birra a un amigo, eh? La cosa es que. Great chunk to learn by heart. It literally means the thing is that, and it's a great way to build a link between the end of an idea and a new one, which could be a conclusion. It might be tricky to learn, so watch this example. Necesitaba aprender español y no conseguía buenos videos en YouTube para aprender hasta que conseguí el canal de Spring Spanish. Tienen 5 lecciones semanales gratis con info muy útil para aprender español. La cosa es que después de ver sus videos, ahora puedo hablar español. ¿Cómo que quién es? ¿Aló? ¿Aló? Porfa. Casual or natural sometimes also means lazy. So be prepared to use contractions or short versions of some expressions. Porfa is the short version of por favor, and you'll hear natives use it all the time when asking for favors. ¿Me puedes dar agua, porfa? Me llamas cuando llegues, porfa. Want to know other examples of contractions? Well, keep watching, you'll laugh with the second trick I have for you later in the video. Errores de pronunciación que cometen los hispanohablantes. And this is what I meant with laziness when speaking. Sometimes a casual conversation among natives might overlook perfect pronunciation and Castilian grammar for the sake of fluency, right? So here are some tips you can use to sound like you've lived 10 years in Caracas or you were born in Puerto Rico. Shortening articles like para and de. This can be tricky to master as it might vary from one country to another, but in most of Latin America you'll find examples like these. ¡Epa! ¿Para dónde vas tú tan tarde, mijo? Voy para casa de Julio a estudiar, que es que tenemos un examen mañana. Ah, bueno, está bien, pero ya va, si mañana es domingo. Replacing R for L. Most Caribbean countries do this. It kind of comes with the beach and the sunny weather. If, for example, you listen closely to reggaeton lyrics, you'll find expressions like bailar instead of bailar, caminar instead of caminar, and yelno instead of yerno. And if you keep pronouncing more things like this, who knows qué pueda pasar? Oh man, I turned Dominican again. Honey, muletillas. Las muletillas can be a great tool to sound natural and fluent, and they can buy you some time to think about what to say next. Just remember, con un gran poder viene una gran responsabilidad. Great speech, right? Totally made that up. Original, 100%. Pretty common to buy time or to think what to say next. ¿Qué? Que si traje la tarea. Sí. Aquí la tengo. Deme un momento. O sea, weapon of choice of posh people. O sea will mean something like I mean in English, and it's also so misused. Just look at this. Sí, chama, o sea, le dije que, o sea, no porque me regalaste otro Mercedes en mi cumpleaños, o sea, no significa que puedes decirme qué hacer, papá, o sea.
Ay, no, qué oso, güey, o sea, no. ¿Qué le pasa, güey? O sea, recuerda cuando me pasó lo mismo con el departamento de la playa, güey, o sea...
O sea...
O sea...
O sea...
O sea...
O sea... or... in Spanish, when you face an awkward situation and you're trying to fill the silence, probably an or will come out of your mouth, haciendo la situación más incómoda. Me inscribí en un curso de español. Es 100% gramática y libros gigantes de vocabulario. Soy seguro de que en mucho tiempo voy a aprender a hablar con fluidez. Sí, seguro te servirá. Spoiler alert. It won't work out. Of course, you're better off learning chunks like the ones you heard in this video. And to help you with that, why don't you get our essential Spanish chunking kit with a list of the most important chunks you should master to sound fluent and natural in Spanish. It's available on our website for free. Check the link in the description. Bonus tip. As I said in the beginning, I have a special bonus word for you. Vaina. If you ever come across Venezuelans or Colombians, you'll certainly hear vaina a lot. What is vaina, you say? Well, it's kind of this mutant, ever-changing, ethereal entity that we kind of use to refer to almost anything. I mean, vaina can be a cat, a box, a situation, a door, food, a fight. I think you'll be better with these examples. ¿Me pasas esa vaina ahí, por favor? Deja la vaina, que no ves que estoy estudiando. Me encantaría ir al concierto. La vaina es que ahora no tengo nada de plata. Te digo una vaina rápido. It is a very informal expression. So make sure you're among friends or close family when using it, as it might come as offensive in more serious situations. Okay, so now that you know which mistakes you must make, you obviously need to also know which mistakes you must avoid, right? So I want you to watch another video right now. One where I show you 6 things that Spanish native will never say, but Spanish learners say all the time. Click the image on the screen to discover what they are and what you should say instead. And I will see you there. Adios.